I lost everything in 48 hours. My career, my reputation, my future, all because of a video that showed me doing something I never did with a man who claimed I harassed him. My name is Sarah Mitchell. I'm 34 years old. I was, past tense, notice that, a senior software architect at Nextech Solutions, one of Seattle's fastest growing tech companies. I'd worked there for 6 years, climbed from junior developer to team lead to senior architect. I was being considered for VP of engineering. My salary was $280,000 a year. I had stock options worth close to $1 million. In a male-dominated tech industry, I'd fought for every promotion, proved myself twice as hard, worked twice as long, put up with condescending comments, mansplaining in meetings, and subtle discrimination disguised as culture fit concerns. I'd finally made it, finally broken through. And then, on a Monday morning in October, I walked into work and my life ended. Sarah, we need to talk. Rebecca Zhang, our VP of Human Resources, stood outside my office at 8:47 a.m. Her expression was cold, professional, the kind of face you make when you're about to destroy someone's life and need to maintain plausible deniability. Sure, what's up? In the conference room, now. Bring your badge and your laptop. My stomach dropped. That's never good. Badge and laptop means one thing. You're being walked out. Rebecca, what's going on? Conference room, now. I followed her, my mind racing. What had I done? Missed a deadline? Said something inappropriate in a meeting? I couldn't think of anything. My last performance review had been stellar. My team loved me. My projects were on track. In the conference room sat Rebecca, our CEO, Marcus Webb, our general counsel, Patricia Morrison, and, oddly, 2 people I didn't recognize, a man and a woman in business suits, looking official and uncomfortable. Sit down, Sarah, Marcus said. His voice was cold, angry. I sat. We received a complaint this morning, Rebecca began, sliding a folder across the table. A sexual harassment complaint from Kevin Chen, one of our junior developers. Kevin Chen. I knew him. Talented programmer, ambitious. We'd worked together on a project a few months ago. I'd mentored him, actually. Helped him with code reviews. A complaint? About what? About you. He alleges that you made unwanted sexual advances, sent inappropriate messages, and... Rebecca paused, exchanging looks with Marcus. And that you physically assaulted him at a company happy hour 3 weeks ago. The room spun. What? No, that's insane. I've barely spoken to Kevin outside of work. I've only mentored him professionally, and I definitely never assaulted anyone. We have evidence, Patricia said quietly. She was the lawyer. This was about to get worse. She opened a laptop, turned it toward me, and pressed play. The video was grainy, clearly from a security camera. The timestamp said it was from 3 weeks ago, a Friday night. The location appeared to be the Dubliner, the Irish pub where we'd had a team happy hour. In the video, I saw myself, or someone who looked exactly like me, same height, same build, same face, wearing the exact clothes I'd worn that night, black blazer, white blouse, dark jeans. Video me was talking to someone, Kevin Chen. He looked uncomfortable, trying to back away. Video me grabbed his arm, pulled him close, leaned in inappropriately. He pushed away, said something I couldn't hear, and rushed out of frame. Video me stood there, looking frustrated, then turned and went back to the bar. I watched in horror. That's not me, I whispered. It's clearly you, Sarah, Marcus said. No, I mean, it looks like me, but I didn't do that. I was at that happy hour, yes, but I never spoke to Kevin privately. I was with Jennifer and Mike the whole time. We left together around 9. This footage is timestamped at 10:23 p.m. I wasn't there at 10:23. I left at 9. Ask Jennifer, ask Mike. We did. They confirmed you left together at 9, but Sarah, you could have come back. This footage clearly shows you assaulting a coworker. It's not me. Look closer. Something's wrong with it. It has to be edited or... We had our security team examine the footage. It's authentic. No signs of editing or tampering. Then it's a deepfake. Someone created a fake video to... Deepfakes? Marcus actually laughed. You're going with a conspiracy theory? Sarah, we also have messages. Text messages you sent to Kevin Chen. Patricia pulled out printed screenshots, text conversations, my phone number at the top, messages to a number saved as Kevin C. Me, you looked good in that presentation today. Kevin C. Thanks. Me, you should wear that shirt more often, really brings out your eyes. Kevin C. This is inappropriate. Me, don't be uptight, just a compliment. Kevin C. Please stop. Me, fine, but you should be flattered. I don't give everyone this kind of attention. The messages got worse, more explicit, more aggressive. Messages I never sent, conversations I never had. I didn't send these, I said. My voice was shaking now. Someone is framing me. This is all fake. The messages came from your phone number, Rebecca said. Then someone spoofed my number. It's possible. It's actually really easy to do. I'm a software architect. I know how this works. Someone is setting me up. Who? Marcus demanded. Who would go to this elaborate effort to frame you? I thought frantically. Who hated me enough to do this? Who had the technical skills? And then it hit me. Amanda, I said. Amanda Foster. Amanda Foster was my rival. We'd both been hired around the same time, both worked our way up, both were being considered for the VP of engineering position. But I was ahead. My projects had more impact. My team performed better. My technical skills were stronger. Amanda knew it. Everyone knew it. And Amanda had always resented me. I'd heard her comments in meetings, subtle digs about how I played the gender card to get promotions, how I was too aggressive for a woman in tech, how I slept my way to the top, a vicious rumor she'd started after I got my last promotion. You think Amanda Foster did this? Marcus said incredulously. You're accusing a colleague of creating fake evidence to frame you. She has motive, I said. We're competing for the same promotion, and she has the technical skills. She specializes in AI and machine learning. She could create a deepfake. She could spoof my phone number. She could... Enough, Patricia said. Sarah, you're grasping at straws. We have video evidence. We have text messages. We have a victim who filed a formal complaint. This isn't a conspiracy. This is a pattern of harassment that escalated to assault. I want to talk to Kevin. Let me explain. Absolutely not, Rebecca said sharply. You're not to have any contact with him. In fact, effective immediately, you're on administrative leave pending our investigation. You'll be escorted out of the building. If our investigation confirms the harassment, you'll be terminated, and we'll be referring this to the police. The police? Criminal charges? For something I didn't do. You need to listen to me. We're done listening, Marcus said, standing. The evidence is overwhelming. You're lucky we're investigating instead of calling the police right now. Security will escort you out. You'll hear from us within a week. The two people I didn't recognize stood. Building security. They weren't there to protect me. They were there to remove me. I was walked out of Next Tech Solutions at 9:34 a.m. 47 minutes. That's how long it took to destroy 6 years of my career. I sat in my car in the parking lot, shaking. This wasn't possible. This wasn't real. But it was real. The video existed, the messages existed, Kevin's complaint existed. All fake, all manufactured, all designed to destroy me, and it was working. I pulled out my phone, looked at my message history. No texts to Kevin, no inappropriate messages. My actual message history showed only work-related conversations with him, project updates, code reviews, completely professional. Which meant whoever created the fake messages didn't hack my phone. They just spoofed the number, created fabricated screenshots. And the video, I pulled it up on my phone, watched it again. The security footage Next Tech's team had examined and declared authentic. But it couldn't be authentic because I wasn't there. I left at 9 with Jennifer and Mike. We got Thai food at that place on Pike Street. I had receipts, proof. Unless the timestamp was wrong. Unless the footage was from a different time and they'd edited the timestamp to make it look like 10:23. Or unless it really was a deepfake, a sophisticated one, good enough to fool Next Tech's security team. I needed help, expert help. I called my best friend, Jessica Rivera. She was a digital forensics expert who worked for a cybersecurity firm. Sarah, what's wrong? You sound terrible. I need your help. Someone's framing me. Deepfake video, fake text messages. I just got walked out of my job. I need you to analyze the evidence and prove it's fake. Whoa, slow down. Start from the beginning. I told her everything. The complaint, the video, the messages, my theory about Amanda Foster. Jessica was quiet for a long moment. Sarah, if this is a deepfake, it's sophisticated. Security teams usually miss those. But send me everything you have. I'll take a look. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Don't thank me yet. If this is a deepfake, proving it will be hard. The technology has gotten scary good. But I'll do what I can. The next 48 hours were a nightmare. The story leaked. I don't know how. Maybe someone at Next Tech talked, maybe Kevin himself told people. But by Tuesday afternoon, my phone was blowing up. Friends asking if it was true, colleagues distancing themselves, former mentors expressing disappointment. My boyfriend, Chris, the same Chris who'd been supportive through every career challenge, called. Sarah, what the hell is going on? People are saying you assaulted someone at work? It's fake, Chris. Someone's framing me. I swear, I didn't do any of this. But there's video. Fake video. A deep fake. I'm getting it analyzed. You know me. You know I would never do something like this. I know, but people are saying, Sarah, this is bad. Really bad. My colleagues are asking why I'm dating someone who what? Who's innocent? Because I am. I'm completely innocent. I want to believe you, but people are talking. And if this goes to trial, if you're actually charged, I can't be associated with that. My reputation. Your reputation? Chris, my entire life is being destroyed. I'm sorry. I need some space to figure this out. He hung up. By Wednesday, the story had hit tech media. Senior female architect at Next Tech Solutions accused of sexual harassment and assault. They used my name, my photo from LinkedIn, my entire professional history laid out for the world to judge. The comments were vicious. Women like her give feminism a bad name. She probably slept her way to the top and now thinks she can prey on junior employees. Typical. Women scream about harassment, then turn around and do the same thing. This is why women shouldn't be in leadership positions. My LinkedIn started getting hateful messages. Recruiters who'd been courting me suddenly went silent. Job applications I'd submitted weeks ago, just keeping options open, were all rejected with generic, not a good fit responses. I was toxic, radioactive, unemployable. As a woman in tech, I'd already faced an uphill battle. Now I was facing a cliff, all because of evidence I didn't create, showing crimes I didn't commit against a man I barely knew. Jessica Rivera came over Thursday evening. She looked exhausted and worried. Tell me you found something. Tell me you can prove it's fake. Sit down. We sat at my kitchen table. She opened her laptop. The video, she began, is incredibly sophisticated. Whoever made this used state-of-the-art deepfake technology, probably trained a neural network on hours of footage of you. Your company probably has security cameras all over. They captured you walking, talking, gesturing. All that data was used to create a convincing digital puppet. But you can prove it's fake. Yes, but it took me 2 days and specialized software. Here, she showed me her screen. See these artifacts around the face? These pixel inconsistencies? They're only visible when you analyze frame by frame at high resolution. To the naked eye, even to most security analysis software, it looks real, but it's not. It's synthesized. Relief flooded through me. So we can prove I'm innocent. We can prove the video is fake. That's not the same thing. What do you mean? The video being fake proves someone created false evidence, but it doesn't automatically prove Amanda Foster did it. You need to prove who made it. How? Digital footprints. Whoever made this needed computing power, probably cloud GPU instances. They needed software. Deepfake tools leave signatures. They needed your footage. They had to have had access to Nextech's security cameras. All of that leaves traces. Can you find those traces? Not legally. I'd need to hack into systems I don't have authorization to access. But, she paused, there might be another way. If Amanda created this, she probably tested it, probably practiced, probably has draft versions on her computer or cloud storage. If you could get access to her devices, you want me to hack my coworker's computer? I want you to find evidence, however you can, because right now you're about to lose everything. Your job, your reputation, possibly your freedom. If this goes to police and they believe the video, you could be charged with assault. That's prison time for a crime you didn't commit because someone created a convincing enough lie. I'll figure something out, I said. I spent Friday researching Amanda Foster, her background, her skills, her projects at Nextech. She specialized in AI and machine learning, had published papers on neural networks and generative models, had given conference talks on deep fake detection, which meant she understood how to create them too. She had motive, the VP position. She'd always resented me, always made comments about how I didn't deserve my success. In a company Slack channel I wasn't supposed to see, she'd once written, "Sarah only got promoted because she's a woman. Diversity quota bullshit." She had skills, AI expertise. She had access. She worked at Nextech, had badge access to the same buildings, same security camera systems. But I needed proof. I couldn't just accuse her without evidence. That would look like retaliation, deflection. It would make me look guilty and desperate. As a woman, I'd be judged more harshly. They'd say I was emotional or vindictive or playing the victim. I needed something concrete. The idea came to me Saturday morning. Nextech had a policy. Employees could request copies of their own security footage for HR complaints, investigations, personal records. I was still technically employed, on administrative leave, not fired, which meant I could request footage of myself. What if I requested all security footage of me from the past 6 months? Everything. Every hallway, every entrance, every common area. If Amanda had been collecting footage to train her deepfake model, she might show up in that footage, following me, filming me, watching me. That would establish a pattern. I submitted the request through Nextech's HR portal. Formal, official, by the book. And I waited. The footage arrived Monday morning. 6 months of security camera data, hundreds of hours, compressed into manageable clips of me entering and leaving the building, moving through hallways, attending meetings. I started watching, fast-forwarding through boring parts, looking for anything unusual. And then I found it. 3 months ago, a Tuesday afternoon, I was walking from the elevator to my office. Normal, nothing unusual. But in the background, barely visible, was Amanda standing near a stairwell, holding her phone, pointed at me. She was filming me. I found more instances. Amanda in the cafeteria, phone angled toward my table. Amanda in the parking garage, filming me getting into my car. Amanda in the lobby, camera tracking me as I walked past. Over 3 months, I counted 27 separate occasions where Amanda was filming me. That was my proof. Not definitive, she could claim she was just taking random videos, but combined with everything else, it was a pattern. I took the footage to a lawyer. David Brennan specialized in employment law and defamation. He'd represented tech workers in high-profile cases. He was expensive, $500 an hour, but I needed the best. "This is good," he said, after reviewing everything. "The deepfake analysis from your expert, the security footage of Amanda filming you, the timeline matching up with when the fake video was created. This is a strong circumstantial case." Circumstantial? We don't have direct proof Amanda created the deep fake, but we have enough to create reasonable doubt about the accusation against you, and enough to file a countersuit for defamation, fraud, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Will Nextech listen? They'll have to, because if they fire you based on fake evidence, they're liable. We'll threaten them with a wrongful termination lawsuit, and we'll demand they investigate Amanda Foster. If she's the one who created this, they're required to take action. What if they don't? Then we go public. We go to the media with your story. We show the deepfake analysis. We expose how easily someone can be destroyed with fake evidence. Trust me, Nextech won't want that publicity. I hired him on the spot. David sent a letter to Nextech's legal team. It included Jessica's deepfake analysis, the security footage of Amanda filming me, a timeline showing Amanda's motive and opportunity, and a demand: investigate Amanda Foster immediately or we go public and file suit. The response came within 24 hours. Nextech agreed to reopen the investigation. They'd examine Amanda's work computer and cloud storage. They'd interview her. They'd compare the deepfake analysis with their own security footage. They didn't apologize, didn't admit they'd been wrong, just agreed to investigate further. It was something. The investigation took 3 weeks. 3 weeks of waiting, 3 weeks of unemployment, 3 weeks of watching my savings dwindle as I paid Jessica, paid David, paid my rent without a paycheck. 3 weeks of living with the label accused sexual predator. Finally, the call came. Ms. Mitchell, this is Patricia Morrison from Nextech Legal. We need to speak with you, in person. I walked into Nextech's offices with David beside me. They led us to the same conference room where they'd destroyed my life a month earlier. This time, the energy was different. Patricia Morrison looked uncomfortable. Rebecca Zhang wouldn't meet my eyes. Marcus Webb looked furious, but not at me. Ms. Mitchell, Patricia began, we owe you an apology. Our investigation has confirmed that the evidence against you was fabricated. The video was a deepfake. The text messages were spoofed. Kevin Chen's complaint was, she paused, choosing words carefully, prompted by a third party. Amanda Foster, I said. Patricia nodded. We found extensive evidence on Amanda Foster's work computer and personal cloud storage, draft versions of the deepfake video, AI training models using footage of you, tutorials on phone number spoofing, and, most damning, messages between Amanda Foster and Kevin Chen. What kind of messages? Miss Foster approached Mr. Chen 3 months ago, told him you'd been making inappropriate comments about him behind his back, showed him fabricated screenshots of conversations where you allegedly said demeaning things about him, convinced him you were targeting him. Then she offered to help him file a complaint. She coached him on what to say. She created the fake evidence and told him it was real. He genuinely believed you'd harassed him because she manipulated him into believing it. Kevin Chen was a victim too, a pawn in Amanda's scheme. Where is she now? Terminated, immediately. We've also referred the matter to law enforcement. Creating deepfakes to frame someone is a crime. She'll be facing criminal charges. And me? You're reinstated, effective immediately. Full back pay, and Patricia slid a document across the table. We're offering you the VP of Engineering position, the position you should have been offered before all this happened. The VP position, the thing I'd worked 6 years for, the thing Amanda had tried to steal by destroying me. I'd won. But it didn't feel like winning. It felt like surviving. Amanda Foster was arrested 2 days later, charged with fraud, identity theft, computer crimes, and criminal defamation. The charges carried a maximum sentence of 15 years. Her trial was set for 6 months later. In the meantime, I had decisions to make. Did I go back to Nextech, the company that had believed fake evidence without question, that had walked me out in 47 minutes without giving me a real chance to defend myself? They were offering me the VP, but could I trust them? David advised me, take the position, work there for 6 months, rebuild your reputation. Then, if you want to leave, you'll be leaving from a position of strength, not running away in disgrace. He was right. I went back. My first day back was surreal. Colleagues avoided eye contact. Some apologized awkwardly, others pretended nothing had happened. Kevin Chen approached me privately. "Miss Mitchell, I'm so sorry. I thought Amanda showed me evidence. She convinced me you were harassing me. I genuinely believed it. I never meant to hurt you." He was 26, young, naive. Amanda exploited that. "I know," I said. "She manipulated both of us. She was her tool, I was her target. I'm resigning. I can't stay here after what I did." "Don't. You were a victim too. Stay. Learn from this. And next time someone shows you evidence, question it, verify it. Don't just believe." He stayed. We never became friends, how could we after this, but we managed to work in the same building without destroying each other. Amanda's trial was everything I'd hoped for and everything I dreaded. I had to testify, had to relive the entire nightmare in front of a courtroom full of strangers. Amanda's lawyer tried to paint her as a victim of workplace sexism, claimed she'd only created the deepfake because she was desperate after being passed over for promotions she deserved because of gender bias favoring Sarah. The jury didn't buy it. Jessica Rivera testified about the deepfake technology, explained how sophisticated it was, how much planning went into it, how it couldn't have been a desperate act, but was a calculated, malicious attack. David presented the security footage of Amanda filming me, the timeline, the messages manipulating Kevin Chen. The prosecution presented Amanda's own journal entries found on her computer. Sarah Mitchell doesn't deserve her success. She plays the victim, uses her gender as a weapon. I'll show everyone what she really is. I'll destroy her career the way she destroyed mine. Amanda had written that 3 months before creating the deepfake. The jury convicted her on all counts. She was sentenced to 8 years in prison. But winning the criminal case wasn't enough. I filed a civil lawsuit for defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, fraud, and loss of income. I sued Amanda personally for $5 million. Her lawyer tried to settle, offered $100,000, everything Amanda had in savings. David rejected it. We're going to trial, and we're going to win more than $100,000. The civil trial was shorter. The evidence was already established from the criminal case. We just had to prove damages. I testified about losing my job, my reputation, my relationship, about the death threats I'd received online, about the year of unemployment, about the therapy I needed to recover from the trauma. The jury awarded me $3.2 million. Amanda would never pay it all. She didn't have that kind of money, but her wages would be garnished for the rest of her life. Every paycheck, assuming she ever worked again after prison, would have a chunk taken out and sent to me. It wasn't about the money. It was about accountability. It was about making sure she suffered consequences for trying to destroy me. I stayed at Nextech for a year as VP of Engineering. I rebuilt the team, implemented better security protocols, including deepfake detection software for all security footage, created a policy requiring multiple sources of evidence before disciplinary action, made the company better. Then I left, started my own cybersecurity firm, specializing in deepfake detection and digital evidence verification. The company is called TruthTech. Our slogan, "Seeing isn't believing anymore." We help companies, law firms, and individuals verify digital evidence, detect deepfakes, prove authenticity. In a world where AI can fake anything, someone needs to find the truth. That someone is me. Jessica Rivera is my co-founder and CTO. David Brennan is on our board of advisors. Kevin Chen works for us too. He's a junior developer, learning about AI ethics and deepfake detection, trying to make amends by helping prevent what happened to us from happening to others. We're doing well, growing fast, because the problem is getting worse. Deepfakes are everywhere now, used to create fake celebrity videos, fake political speeches, fake evidence in criminal cases, fake revenge porn, and mostly used to destroy women. Studies show that 96% of deepfake videos target women, used to create fake pornography, fake evidence of affairs, fake harassment claims. Amanda's attack on me wasn't unique. It was part of a pattern, a new weapon in the old war against women who dare to succeed. Amanda gets out of prison in 6 years. I'll be ready. Because here's what I learned. In the digital age, you can't trust your eyes. Video evidence isn't evidence anymore. Photos can be faked. Audio can be synthesized. The only thing you can trust is the truth. And sometimes finding the truth requires experts. That's why Truth Tech exists. That's why I wake up every morning and do this work. Because no one should lose everything based on a lie. No one should be destroyed by fake evidence, and no one should get away with creating that fake evidence. I spoke at a tech conference last month, Women in Tech, Surviving Digital Attacks. I told my story, showed the fake video side by side with Jessica's analysis proving it was fake, explained how Amanda had created it, how close I'd come to losing everything. The room was packed, mostly women, many crying. After my talk, dozens of women approached me. This happened to me. My rival created fake evidence and I got fired. Someone made a deepfake of me and posted it online. One woman, a senior engineer at a major tech company, told me her competitor had created a fake audio recording of her making racist comments. She'd been fired, blacklisted, couldn't find work for 2 years. I never said those things, she told me, crying, but I couldn't prove it. The audio sounded exactly like me. Everyone believed it. I gave her my card. Send me the audio. We'll analyze it. If it's fake, we'll prove it. And we'll help you sue. Because that's what I do now. I help women fight back against digital attacks, against deepfakes, against fake evidence designed to destroy us. People ask me, are you angry? Yes, I'm furious. Amanda Foster stole a year of my life, destroyed my relationship, nearly destroyed my career, made me question everything I'd worked for, all because she couldn't stand that I was better than her, that I'd earned my success through actual skill instead of manipulation. She couldn't beat me fairly, so she cheated. And in a just world, she would have gotten away with it, because the technology is good enough, the fake video was convincing enough, most people would have believed it. I only survived because I had resources, money for lawyers, a friend with forensic expertise, the knowledge to question the evidence. Most women don't have those resources. Most women in my position would have lost everything and never known why, never proven their innocence, never gotten justice. That's what keeps me up at night. Not what happened to me, I survived, but what's happening to all the women who don't have what I had. All the women destroyed by deepfakes, by fake evidence, by digital weapons wielded by jealous rivals or vengeful ex-partners or misogynistic trolls. They're out there, right now, losing their jobs, losing their reputations, losing their lives. Because we live in a world where anyone can create a convincing lie, and most people won't question it. And the only defense is people like me, people who know how to find the truth in a sea of lies. Truth Tech has verified over 2,000 videos in our first year. 37% were deepfakes. 37% of the evidence people brought to us was completely fabricated. And 89% of those fake videos targeted women. That's the world we live in now. A world where your face can be stolen, your voice can be copied, your actions can be faked. A world where seeing isn't believing anymore. And the only defense is people like me, people who know how to find the truth in a sea of lies. I saw Amanda once after her sentencing. She was being transferred to prison. I was leaving the courthouse after a consultation with a new client. Our eyes met across the courthouse steps. She didn't look sorry, didn't look defeated. She looked angry, like I'd wronged her by surviving her attack, like I'd stolen her victory by proving my innocence. In that moment, I understood. She'd do it again if she could. She'd create another deepfake, another lie, another weapon to destroy me. Because people like Amanda don't change. They don't learn. They don't grow. They just get better at hiding. My name is Sarah Mitchell. I'm 35 years old. I'm the founder and CEO of Truth Tech, a cybersecurity firm specializing in deepfake detection. And I'm a survivor. I survived a sophisticated digital attack designed to destroy my career, my reputation, and my freedom. I survived because I had resources, knowledge, and allies. But most importantly, I survived because I refused to accept the lie. When everyone told me the video was real, I knew it wasn't. When everyone told me to give up, I kept fighting. When everyone told me I was finished, I rebuilt. That's what survivors do. We adapt. We fight back. We turn our trauma into purpose. Amanda Foster tried to bury me. Instead, she created the woman who's now burying deepfake creators like her. If you're reading this and you've been targeted by fake evidence, if someone has created a deepfake of you, if you've been framed with fabricated digital proof, please know you're not crazy. You're not imagining it. You're not alone. The technology exists to create convincing lies, and people will use it against you. But the technology also exists to prove those lies, to find the truth, to fight back. Don't accept the lie. Don't give up. Don't let them bury you. Fight back. Get help. Find experts who can verify the evidence. And remember, seeing isn't believing anymore. But truth is still truth, and truth always wins in the end. It just takes longer now and requires more work, but it's worth it, because no one should lose everything based on a lie.